Hello, friend. This is Ryan Hicks of TalkToProfit.com, and today I want to talk to you about how saying that you're only human is not a good enough excuse to be a loser. I've heard people use this as an excuse for their failings in life, not achieving more than they do each day, for their just rampant underachievement. Well, I'm just a human, or I'm only human. Humanity was given the great gift of being created in the image and likeness of God. That's what we have to look forward to. That is the ideal of being like God, not being only human, as if that's some bad thing. Now, if you want to say, well, I'm only a mediocre human, I'm only an average human, then you have a point there. But why would you want to strive for that? Why would you want to be this mediocre being who's not living up to their fullest potential? And yes, you could point to somebody else and say, well, that person does so much better than me, even if I try. It doesn't matter about what other people do. What is the most that you could possibly be doing right here and now? It's not about comparing yourself with other people or, well, somebody else did better than me, so I might as well not even try. That's just excuses people come up with to just wallow around in their indolence and their mediocrity. And yes, you will have to work a little harder to become and to live up to the full potential that you have within you. But is that a bad thing? Would you rather just sit around and be mediocre? And I know it's what most people do. They do the bare minimum to get by in life. Then they go and sit around all day being entertained in their quote-unquote free time, instead of doing more productive things and things that exhibit the likeness of God within them. But that's no way to live. I get that there's temporary enjoyment, dopamine release, and all that stuff from being entertained. But how much of that can you take? Is that really what your life exists for? To go work some mediocre job that you don't like, do the bare minimum, enough to get paid so you don't have to live in the streets, and then go and be entertained for the rest of your day? And that's your life? There's no accomplishment, there's no goals, there's no dreams. Of course, people have dreams, they have goals, but those things normally they don't do one single thing of action toward those things. They take no steps toward those goals, to accomplishing those dreams. It could be as simple as just you have some vacation you want to go on. You want to travel to this country you've never been to and you think it'd be a great blessing. But you never looked at a brochure. You never even looked to see what a plane ticket costs. You don't know anything about it. It's just one of those fanciful dreams that means nothing because you'll never take any action toward it. And you'll never do anything that will actually get you even a step closer toward that dream or goal. You can just shout from the rooftops, well, I'm only human. But that's not a good enough excuse, because being a human is one of the pinnacles of God's creation. If you really wake up each day and realize I'm in the image and likeness of God, I'm one with God, Christ in me, the hope of glory. When you really think like that, you can't approach life living like everyone else. You can't just exist in life. You can't just do only enough to get by. And you certainly can't say, I'm only human, to excuse your failings in life. My friend, you may have been saying that. You may have been thinking that. Maybe you even tried to do something more and it didn't work out. And so I'm only human. No, my friend. Your humanity is a sign of your power given by God. He didn't create you in the likeness and image of a dung beetle. He created you in the image and likeness of himself. And with that comes great responsibility. We are to be like God. This isn't some new age thing where, we're going to ascend and become God. You already right now are like God in his image and likeness. Why wouldn't you want to live that out instead of living the average mediocre human's experience and viewing that as the baseline of your performance in life? What you're supposed to be doing is just being like everybody else. Just be an average human. No. The average human is living far below their potential, far below the likeness of God, far below being in the image of God. Many times they're like brute beasts. The Bible even talks about people like that they're as brute beasts. Just unthinking, not logically working things out, not striving for betterment, just doing the bare minimum. That should not be you. You should be a person who is accomplishing and achieving things each and every day. Great things. Now, maybe every day is not some great, massive accomplishment, but you at least work toward your goals. Those desires that God has placed in your heart, you took another step toward the achievement of them. That, my friend, is what you should be doing. Not sitting back and relaxing, not living for entertainment. There's more to life than just being a consumer, whether it be a consumer of material goods or a consumer of entertainment in all its forms. You know, I don't want you watching my videos as a form of entertainment either. I want you to take the information I give you and go and apply it to your life and become a great success. If you're just watching my videos for entertainment value, it's just another way of you keeping yourself back from the accomplishments and achievements you could have in life that God wants you to have. He didn't create you to be average. He didn't create you to be this low standard of humanity. He created you to be like Him. And so every day you should be thinking, how can I be like my Creator today? How can I act in such a way that would bring me closer to my goals and dreams? How can I enact His will on this planet? As Jesus said, you pray that the Father's will be done in earth as it is in heaven. What are you doing each day that is making earth a little more like heaven, bringing God's will to fruition in this life? There's something you could be doing right here and now. I don't care what position you're in. I don't care how lowly you think you are or what excuses you might have. You can do more and you can be more and you can get closer to that image and likeness of God. My friend, I pray this is a blessing for you. May God bless you richly.